Live from the Ball State News Center, this is NewsLink Indiana in high definition.
Good morning and welcome to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Blake Dollier.
And I'm Natalie. Thanks for joining us.
Authorities say a spill at a FedEx facility in Indianapolis has sickened several employees. Crews responded early Tuesday following the spill of a powdery material that's used as a sealant, and the facility was partially evacuated. Authorities say 5 people were taken to healthcare facilities for treatment, but they're expected to be okay. They got sick as cleanup efforts took place. The spill reportedly happened when a forklift hit a pallet that contained the material. The FedEx facility was open on the Tuesday following the spill. The early start students have officially moved in at Ball State University, and there is a buzz in the air. The marching bands have been practicing for the upcoming 2017-2018 school year. Here's Parker Fletcher with more information.
They practice 5 days a week and they work very hard. 5-minute breaks in this 90-degree weather, 9 to 12 and 6:30 to 9. I'm standing here with Caroline Hand, who's director of the band right behind us. Can you tell us what it's like being the band director?
It's awesome. We have a great group of students, and as you can see, they're here early working hard, so it's such a joy to be their leader and create what we hope is going to be a fantastic football season together here on La Follette Field and up in Schumann Stadium.
They perform at almost all major sporting functions. They have fun activities like scavenger hunts and lock-ins. I'm sure you and all the band people put a lot of time and effort and energy into making this a great experience. So can you tell us what are your hopes for the upcoming fall season?
Absolutely. So for the marching band in particular, I just hope that everybody has a total blast being one of the largest spirit organizations on campus at Ball State University. We always strive to do our very best at all times in performances and just really bring a lot of hype to the games.
Thank you, Caroline. High expectations for this band, but I'm sure we'll all be satisfied. In Muncie, Indiana, Parker Fletcher, NewsLink Indiana.
You can see the band perform at the first Ball State home football game at Schumann Stadium on Saturday, September 9th at 3 p.m. against the University of Alabama, Birmingham.
The death toll from massive mudslides in Sierra Leone's capital is expected to rise as workers search for an untold number of people buried in their homes. Authorities say more than 300 people were killed in and around Freetown on Monday following heavy rains. Many victims were trapped under tons of mud as they slept. Some are digging through the mud and debris with their bare hands in a desperate search for missing relatives. Military personnel have been deployed to help with the operation in the impoverished West African nation. Initial Red Cross estimates have said as many as 3,000 people are left homeless, and the figure is expected to rise. The Matori Ed Kanat Hospital has been overwhelmed by the number of dead, with bodies spread out on the floor. Construction has been going on since last May at Ball State. Tonight, we are going to find out how construction has affected students, what is going on at La Follette from Sophia Marino.
For the first time in 6 years, Ball State University's La Follette complex is being taken down. Despite being an integral part of Ball State's history, it is time for La Follette to fall.
We found that La Follette was really great when they were running out of space when it was built in the 50s or in 57. They had the baby boom surge to college. So it was basically fill as many people into beds as you possibly can. And as we have evolved as a university and looking forward, we know that different residence halls and the way they're built kind of build different communities. So we're focusing on a living learning community style that has facilities in there for students of their major to help them be successful in the classroom where they live. So La Follette was great, but it's not where the future student's going. So we're trying to evolve with the times to provide those facilities.
I think it's a good thing. I think it was time. It's been around for a really long time. We've had people that lived here so many years ago, been coming in to see it before they tear it down. So I think it's served its time.
Even residents of Botsford, Swinford, and Schmidt-Wilson are affected by the construction, seeing it as it's just right across the street. However, it's nothing compared to how it is living in La Follette right now.
It just seems like it's kind of everywhere, like when downstairs eating food and at the buff area and even here, so.
For the next 6 to 9 months, expect the deconstruction to continue and the eventual building of a new dining facility and a residence hall. The rest of La Follette will stay standing as is until 2020, where it will be deconstructed and rebuilt. In Muncie, Sophia Marino, NewsLink, Indiana.
Hopefully the renovations will be wrapped up sooner rather than later.
As we prepare to hit the books in a new school year, prepare yourselves to witness dark skies as you walk around campus on the first day of school. Here's more information over this unforgettable experience. Reporting is AJ Walker.
After 38 years, we will witness a beautiful phenomenon where day turns to night.
An eclipse, there's different kinds, but basically eclipse means something is blocking something else from view. In this case, on the 21st of August, we have the moon blocking the sun from view, at least partially. Depends where you are on the Earth. Basically, you're going to be in the shadow of the moon when you look toward the sun.
We know that an eclipse is an event where one object blocks another, but the difference between lunar and solar can be a little confusing.
So in the solar eclipse, we got the moon blocking the sun from view. In the case of the lunar eclipse, we have the moon going into the Earth's shadow. The Earth's doing the blocking, actually. It's the Earth's shadow projected onto the moon that we see.
Hopefully students will be cautious during the solar eclipse because it has been known to cause eyesight problems.
Protection is not safe at all. And one of the things that we're worried about here on campus, or in this whole area actually, is when people hear that at 2:33 the sun's going to be 90% covered by the moon, they're going to think it's safe. It is not. It is not. And it's not safe for your cameras or anything else. You must have some kind of protection.
Students are foaming at the mouth to enter the planetarium exhibit, preparing themselves to learn about the solar eclipse. In Muncie, AJ Walker, NewsLink, Indiana.
Solar eclipses are not as rare as you think. Many people, if you're willing to travel, you can see them 12 to 16 months. You can visit University Green on August 21st for the solar eclipse viewing party. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to watch tomorrow night at 9 here on Cardinal Vision or online at ballstatedaily.com.
And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at @NewsLink_BSU. Have a good day.